Hey guys, how you guys doing? In this video, we are going to learn how to take a simple backing up files from one folder to another folder using for loop. So what is the syntax we'll be using for the for loop? Everything in detail, bit by bit, I'm going to explain in this video. So let's move on to our screen and let's get started. Alright, so the very first thing is to see the syntax for the for loop. Look at the syntax and take a note. Looking at the syntax, does it appear slightly complex? Not to worry, I'm going to explain everything in a simple way. Now, because our example is around backup, what we will do, we will create some two folders first of all. So let's create the first folder where I will name it as test. Okay, in this one we will keep the source files. Okay, we'll create some two files and keep it inside that, and let's create another folder and name it as backup. Okay, so in this one we will going to copy the source files to the destination file. All right, now let's go inside the test folder. Inside the test folder, what we are going to do, we are going to create two text documents. I'm going to name the first one as test1, hit on enter. Now let's create another text document and I'm going to name it as test2. Okay, and these are the two files. We have to move it to the backup folder which is currently empty. Let's go on to the notepad++ and start writing the script. You can also use a simple notepad. So I'm saying echo off, and then here I'll be using the backup. So first let's say something echo, and I'm going to say backing up the files ... so that it will show in the command prompt. And then we need to go inside the directory where the source folder exists. So where is this source folder? Go to the source folder. This is the source folder, right? Test. Where did that go? Yeah, test. So this is the folder. I'm going to copy the entire path of this folder, go back and write here. So cd, that means change the directory, because your bash script might be running from your desktop or anywhere, right? So, and the location of the folder could be different. So you have to get inside that directory first, okay, using cd. So once you go inside the directory, then I will use a simple for loop. Okay, now in the for loop, let's look at the syntax. The syntax said for percentage variable. So what is this percentage variable? Let's first write that. I'm going to simply say percentage any variable. You can write a, b, c, d, but ensure that variable only has a single letter. It should not be multiple letter. So I can write a or I can write b, whatever you like. So let's go with a. Okay, escape. So the first part is done, right? And then I have to write in, and then what is this set and do, I'm going to show you. So first, then I have to write in. Okay, so I'll go and write in, and then it is saying write the set. What does it mean by set? Set means what are the things you would like to copy. So what you can do, you can put open parenthesis and you can mention the file name. Let's say I'm mentioning test1.txt, and then I'm mentioning test2.txt. This is one way. I'm going to show you so many other ways. Okay, that means you are mentioning, after getting inside the directory, you choose these two files and then do a loop through. Loop means it needs more files, right? More than one, so that it can loop through one by one. Okay, and then what is the syntax? Then it is saying do. Set means you understood. Then we are writing do. I will write do, and then the next thing I will do is write the command. Whatever command you want to print the names, you want to copy to some other thing. So here our objective is to take a backup. So which command we will use? We'll use the copy command. Copy it, not move it, not cut it. Okay, copy. So the files will be there in the source folder. It will just copy that to backup means that copying, right? Okay, so copy, and here I have to write, what to copy command needs what to copy, where to copy. So what to copy, this one will have the first file when it loops, right? And second time when it loops, it will have the second file. So I'll mention copy percentage a. Looping means what? First it will have this one, second it will have this file. So I am saying whatever value is there in the percentage a, you copy that to where would you like to copy? So to where I will go to the backup folder. Okay, copy the entire path, and I'm going to mention it here after a space. Give a space and mention. So this is your entire command. Getting it? After do whatever you will write, that is the entire command. So whatever you like to do, you have written it. So this is done. Now I'm going to hit on enter, and I'm going to say echo backup completed. Okay, and then I am going to say pause. Getting it? So pretty simple code. Let's save it and let's run the script. Okay, so if I run the script, you can see it is saying backing up the files, one file copied, backup completed, press in key to continue. Okay, so that means the backup is completed. Let's see that. If I go to the backup folder, you can see test1 and test2 got copied. Now additionally, you will have more questions. You will have questions like, Rakesh, if there are 10 files, do I need to specify this? It will be too much of trouble, right? If I go and continue to write all the names, and high chances of making mistake while writing the names, right? So what I will do, I'll simply say star dot star. Means what? So every file will have a name, test1.txt. So dot, so the name could be anything. It's a wild character, it could be anything, and the extension could be anything. Or if you have to only copy text file, you mention .txt. If there are multiple different types of files, you write a star. Pretty simple. Okay, so here let's say txt. So if I do this, even this is going to work for you. So let me delete these two files. Okay, and let's run the script. Now if I run the scripts, it said one file copied, so it is done. Let's move on to our backup folder. Okay, now you can see the files have come. So there are multiple ways to do it. You understood the usage of the wild character. Pretty useful character when there are multiple different types of files and you don't know what could be the name. This could be an easier way. So thank you guys for watching. This is a basic usage of for loop. I am going to come up with more videos around the for loop. Thank you guys. Let's move on to our next video. Thanks for watching, and please do subscribe. Bye bye.